Hello and welcome. I was so close to being properly prepared. There, that should just about, oops. That should do it. And of course okay, there we go. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I didn't bother closing down my game since last time, so I just put my Switch to sleep. So we're going to continue. Last time, I managed to get a horse, go to the first village, and find the first great fairy fountain. This time what I want to do is explore the rest of this land, probably starting with over here since I'm already over. Well, I'll come back over here actually. I want to explore, I think I've already explored all of this. I want to come explore all of this, and I want to grab a sword from the, oh, I'm sorry, I've already been over there, that's the tutorial. It's over here. I want to grab a sword from this location. So where are we going? Can you go through the water? I don't think you can go through the water. I think the enemy I killed there is dead. Oh, I get it now. I can jump off my horse if I jump into combat and let it keep going. Alright. So it's just a tower for me to look around at? Ooh, a sword. Almost. You're not getting this apple. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I also increased how many weapons I can hold. Which I'll want to go to the forest so I can increase some more. What happens if I run out of stamina on this? Yeah, it's still the same speed. Okay, the apples fell. There's another thing over there. I want to go get some higher quality weapons from the place over here. I guess I could, well, if I fast travel I won't be able to use my horse. I know I'm already at max bond. I was gonna say friendship. Bond with my horse, but if you do something good, you should still be praised. We're moving and grooving now. This is much faster than before. Let's see. I think it was around here. Not really interested in small fodder at the moment. Especially since the enemies respawn periodically, there's not too much point to me fighting every single enemy every single time. Then don't run into it. I don't know what that was. Okay, that's a goat. The enemies over here probably respawned? Yeah, I'm back at it. Welcome to the stream. I got a horse this time. I also found out that the enemies respawn after a certain amount of time, so it's in my best interest to not try and fight everyone. Tears of the Kingdom leaked recently, so it's my first time playing Legend of Zelda in general, and yes, this is my first time playing this game. Otherwise, I'd be playing Tears of the Kingdom, because I already have that on my Switch. Since it got leaked early, I just need to, what's it called? I fought a Guardian. You missed it. I fought a Guardian yesterday. Alright. So this is where we want to be sneaky. Because there's some good weapons here. But there are also some strong enemies here. Okay, so here's one of the good weapons. Well, I guess good is relative. Oh, what are you? See, but I don't like two-handed weapons. So if possible, I would like a one-handed weapon. What's that? Probably something that's gonna kill me. No, it's just a pinwheel. What happens if I give it a blow? Wow, literally unplayable. Oh, you know what? That halberd is still better than this. Okay. It's still better than this club. So I'll take it for now. And now we're looking to replace... Oh. Now we're looking to replace my... two-handed weapons. The pinwheel's a sign of those little people. You're supposed to collect 900 of them. Koroks. Oh, I got some Korok seeds. I didn't know that was for the Koroks. There we go. What's that? Oh, it's a fox. I also got... Oops. I got a lot more arrows. Oh, he lived. Huh. This seems like a bad idea. But I did manage to beat a Guardian. So maybe I'll be able to beat this guy. I kind of want to see how much experience... Well, you don't get experience in this game. I want to get his weapons. See if that's anything worthwhile. So we're just going to sneak up on him real slow, like. Because he has a buddy over there. Also, I don't know if you know this. I found this out. That you can stealth kill, you can chain stealth kill enemies. Like, they don't make a sound when you wake them up, or when you kill them. Yeah, you see that? Oops. Okay, so he didn't have any powerful weapons, but I guess he was just a powerful dude. Let's go take care of his buddy over here. That's not good. Oh, it's daytime. That's unfortunate. Let's see if we can sneak up on him, though. You know what? I feel like this is a good time to use... Oh, I don't have a lot of sneaky elixirs. I should probably make some more. So we're gonna, I don't know what sorting these, okay, so this must be all the health stuff. This is the stealth stuff? I don't know. I don't know how it decides what to sort. You gonna keep looking in that direction, or are you gonna come back over here? I feel like you're gonna come back over here. I'm gonna come over. Nope, there it is. Alright. I was so unfortunate that that guy woke up just as I was coming over to him. Hey, buddy. Okay. Would have liked a stew or a weapon. Let's see what this bat's about. It's a higher level. Goodbye. Okay. It's the exact same thing, except it's two-handed. Well, that's partially damaged now. Oh. Just go fight him? No. I suck at combat in this game. So, I'm not going to be able to 1v1 for a bit. That guardian that I took down, it took a few lives. I had to keep trying and keep trying. Oh, you know what? I was using a high level weapon. I can't use the low level. I saw that apparently people gain some levels, or not levels. You can upgrade to a point where you'll be able to see how much health they have, so you can tell how much damage you need to deal. Don't do it. Don't. You prick. Oops. This is not the dash button. Arian. Okay, that guy's slow. Okay. So we're not even in danger. I didn't even need Arian to escape. Let's see. What other temples are here? Let's turn on... Wait, are you not going to tell me unless I'm not riding him? Why am I running? Dude's huge. Why would I not run? Let's see. I guess I need to come down to like this region. Southwest? Where's... okay, there's north. Yeah, I know exactly how this is gonna go. I'm gonna fight him, I'm gonna lose, you're gonna be like, wow, you're so bad at the game, why would you try and fight that guy? And then... oh. Ooh. I will gladly take another... oh, that flies well. Another rusty sword. That's another rusty halberd. Or halberd, whatever. Fight him on horseback. Oh, I would need some two-handed for that. I mean, yeah, I could. But also, like, why? Because like I just said, they don't... it's not like I get any experience. Ooh, there's another sword. It's not like I get any... oh, this is a claymore. Goodbye. Get any experience for fighting them. I get ingredients, but I don't really have anything that I can upgrade using those ingredients yet. So I have no real reason to be fighting them. Except for, I guess, prestige. Pride. Bragging rights, if you will. Okay, there's a chest up there. Oh. Seems like my internet is crapping out. Let's see if we can close. I don't know that the stream's even still going. Let's see. Okay. Looks like stream is still going, although it has quite the delay. Are you gonna be something powerful? You look like a pretty good chest. You're okay. Wish I could make you jump. Alright, so no shrines? I've already gotten into that one. Let's just see what's in this little corner down here, and then we might move on to the next area. Oh, the road's over here. What do you mean, no? Get to it, dude. Oh, that fox just spawned in. That's unfortunate. Hello there. That's correct. Oh, you're the ones who worship, Oh. You know who I am, huh? Oh. Alright, hold on. What's up, dude? You better not hurt my horse. Okay, you seem like you move way too fast for me to be... hitting. Unless I leave some traps for you. Hey! Not my horse. No! Not my horse. Wow, this is the best you guys have to offer? Okay. That was not... I just insulted him and... or her. She really showed me. Just gonna send this. Oh, thanks for the money. Okay, see you, take care. Sorry about that, Arian. Wasn't expecting you to get caught up in that. I can't see them. I think their heads are down. Or they just blend in very well. Okay. What's this over here? Oh. They have a sentry. If I can sneak around and kill all of them, that would save me some durability. Oh. They have a guy way up top. There we go, headshot. you. Okay, so if you have a guy way up top, let's see. Doesn't look like there are any boulders for me to toss around. There we go. Oh wait, have I found all the shrines? Oops. Have I found all the shrines in this region and that's why the sensor isn't telling me anymore? I need to see how short I'm falling. It looks like the answer is considerably. Alright. Looks like this is where I'm supposed to be sniping him from. Shoot. Oh, is this a rush room? I need some of these. Yeah, it is. So this is where I'm supposed to snipe from. Alright, dude. I give up. Let's see if we... I didn't think so. And I don't think I can jump while... I can't jump while holding a bomb. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're gonna have you turn around. There we go. So he didn't alert anyone now. Oh, that didn't do the damage I was expecting. I was hoping to sneak attack, like jump down on him and kill him Dishonored style. But that isn't what happened. Let's take care of the fan. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to... I can distract him with this. I'll just have to... That didn't work. Oh, okay, he died. That works. I don't know if this deals enough damage to kill even with a headshot. In case I die, I don't want to have to do this again. That sickle was powerful. Okay. I'm able to one-shot with headshots. Oops. Okay, so they can hear me. The chieftain I probably can't kill with a headshot. Wait, he lived? That's so unfortunate. Oops. Oops. Well, there goes that. Ow. You guys are gonna one-shot me in just a second. Frickin' range, dude. Alright, running out of melee weapons. 'Cause sneaking is the way to go. I hate you, range dude. I hate both of you. I feel like that should have been a headshot. Oh, there's my horse. There we go. That's right, you won't come out too far past your station. Maybe that's a sign that I should go back and sneak attack, so I don't use up too much durability. Sure hope it's not a blood moon, so that'll make it difficult to sneak around. Although the weapons probably replenish during blood moons. At the castle and places like that. Okay, so there's the captain. We'll see if I can take out the captain. Because if I can stealth the captain, the others won't be as bad. The captain just has a very strong sword. Oh. I see that I don't need to be saving too often, because autosave has my back. Turn around. Turn around. I know the second I jump down you're going to turn around, so I want you to turn around before I do. I'm going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, okay. Frick. Oh no, my spoils. Oh! I had to do it for the sake of damage. Where'd he go? There we go. Not as clean as I wanted. Okay, I should cook. Looks like the captain isn't searching for me anymore. Although for me to sneak all the way back up there would take a bit. Maybe even long enough for him to, or for the blood moon to appear. I wonder if it'll be on my weather indicator. Oops. Misclick. Oh no. You guys ruin things for me. Alright. Oh, I tried to parry, only to just now realize I don't have a parryable weapon. These little bats are ruining things for me. Alright, let's see if we can dodge. Shoot, I threw it at him at the same time he hit me. I feel like the window for perfect dodge isn't the same as the window for parry. Okay, this is just before... It's a good thing the enemies can't notice shadows. Oh, that's not good. Let's not deal with that. How do you like it? Huh? How do you like it? It's good? No, that's not... Why would you turn around and make me attack the other one? Ow. I'm about to get stabbed. Oh, he's still alive. There. I tried to parry. See, it'll be easier to practice parrying and dodging when I have more health, but the time I need parrying and dodging is now, when I don't have a lot of health. Okay, we get to practice stealth killing the captain again. No! Every time! Here, you can have this crappy shield. And I'll take this better shield. I always get caught in the explosion no matter how hard I try. Alright, we get to try stealth killing the captain for a 5th time. I didn't really have to kill them because they're not guarding a chest. I've already gotten what I need to at this point, but at this point it's spite. I could go back to the should go back to the village to get some more health. There we go. That didn't kill him. I couldn't freaking move. Yeah, see, the dodge was way sooner than the parry would have been. It's like at the start of his attack. Alright, that guy has a long weapon, so I'll have a long weapon. Let's see if I can parry you, because you actually don't deal a ton of damage with the spear. There we go. We'll use you as practice. boomerang did not come back. Oops. Do you even know how to... Yeah, you don't know how to use a boomerang. Shouldn't be using this on this guy, but... Oh no, it's damaged. Whatever, let me get my goods and dip. You guys didn't have anything worthwhile. All you did was piss me off and take my materials. Nope, I already have everything. Let's go. Wow. Every single time I mistakenly go past. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold on. Oh. That's pretty good. Alright, this leads to a new region that I'm not quite ready to explore. I don't know how much health these things have, so let's try a 5 damage bow. I imagine the wildlife has lower health than the enemies. Okay. And I don't want to explore that region, so let's go... Oh, I've already been over there. Okay. Let's head back. I think I've already explored. We've gotten all 4 shrines that were here. I guess there's only 4 in each region. So let's... Yeah. Let's go level up, and then we'll move to the next region. Didn't know fairies could cook. Oh, and I should also finish up the side quest I have in here. And cook up some meals while I'm at it. I need to make sure not to cook too much. Okay. Like, I shouldn't cook things that are too powerful. Let's get 2 with a meat. I also need to use one of these raw meats for a recipe, or a side quest. Yeah, it's too many. We'll do 1 and 1. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Wish there were a way to craft many of these quickly, instead of one at a time. Okay. What do you do? Stealth, okay. Well, from what I can tell, adding more ingredients doesn't make it any better. It just extends the time. So instead of using a ton, we'll just use 2, because I usually only want these for a short period of time, but I always have way too long. What happens if I do this? Okay, I think I can work with that. Because I'll probably be low on health a lot, and I'll probably need to stealth around the same time for a short amount of time. Like when I wanted to deal with that guardian. I'm gonna need a lot of apples. Or really just mushrooms or whatever would also be fine. What's this? Okay. What are you about? Okay, that makes sense. Although you heal a lot, you have a lot of healing potential. What are you about? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's just get more stealthy boys. Because these are going to be for... Like, this is a very specific thing that I'll use this for. But I'll probably be using them throughout the game. Oh, the world pauses when I cook. It's interesting. Oh, so does the music. I could probably use some defense ones too. Okay, what if I did 2 of you? I probably could have thrown in the pumpkin to also increase defense. Okay, so that's just pure defense. That'll be for boss fights. What about... What if I use 1 and 1? What are you gonna do for me? What happens if I just cook 1 fish? Like, how was that better than just cooking 1 fish? It wasn't. That was a waste. In fact, I could probably just cook 1 of you in order to get my stealth property. I don't even need to use the apple. Yep. So what else do I need to use the apple for? Health? I'm just gonna cook these 1 at a time because... Oh, that's not good. Okay, everyone else I can cook 1 at a time. What happens if I go all in on my defense? Will this increase my defense, or will it just increase the duration of the defense? Both. Okay. So that's pretty good. So these are good for defense all around. What happens if I just cook one? Okay, so it has to be somewhere between. I think 4 and 5 are high, 3 and 2 are probably medium, and 1 is low. Let's just get some more stealth boys. This is even better than when I just cook the apple with the other thing. Low level stealth. There we go. So let's test this hypothesis. I think this will be medium. It's low. Okay, so 1 and 2 is low, 3 is medium, 4 and 5 are high. So let's do 3 of these. This should give me a medium for like 4 minutes. I guess you might be weaker. What if I cooked 4 of you? Maybe the highest you can do is medium. And you're still only giving... Okay. What about you? I'm willing to bet just 1 is going to be medium. No, still low. Okay. So, what if I combine all of you? I know you'll be sauteed greens, but that's 5 ingredients. Okay, so that gave me a mid-level. Man, the greens struggle to apply any value. What if I just do 1 of you? I feel like half stamina would be the most useful. Oh, this is something good, or something new. That's pretty powerful. Let's see, was that the sound of something new, or was that the sound of like, this is the best thing you can make? No, that was the sound of something new. It doesn't heal me as much. I wonder if that's because the first time you cook something, it makes it really great. Here we go. That's the order I was looking for. Oh, well, almost. Would have liked for these two to be ordered differently. If I could get something that's just pure stamina, I would be happy. What happens if I combine stamina with speed? Will the speed overpower? Oh, that's not good. I guess you can't combine properties like that. Oh wait, I think only 1 frog ends up making it bad. Okay, That was a waste. I would like to increase my defense, or my health, or my stamina. I'd like to increase my stamina so I can get a higher level horse, but until I get better at combat, this game is gonna take a while. So I'd better increase my health so that I can practice defense longer, like parrying and things like that. Okay, I have a lot of good food. That's probably all going to disappear in my next battle. Let me go rest. I need that kid to come out so I can do my mission. Thank you, goddess. Oh, more apple offerings. Thanks. The kid isn't here. Maybe I have to wait till noon. Do I need to go to... I don't know that I have enough items to go to the... to get an upgrade. Will you tell me? No. I don't know that I have enough things for her to upgrade me. I think she needed horns. Oh, I definitely have enough. It's a shame my horse isn't here. I'm gonna have to run. Oh, they're trying to discourage me from stealing. Let's just... I don't think teleporting... Yeah, teleporting would be faster, because that's still higher up. I'd have to go around. Okay, so hold L2. Oh, hey. Okay, that doesn't sound like a side quest to me. Is there somewhere... I wonder if I can make repair kits. Well, I'll keep that for sneak attacks. Oh, it was over here. Oops. Let me out. I don't want to drown in there. I imagine it would make her sad. Hello. Yes, please. Oh, welcome back. Yes, please. We don't need to see the entire animation. Yeah, I found the fairy last stream. There we go. Alright, let's see. We don't need to see the entire animation. I told you, we're trying to get to Tales of the Kingdom. Goodbye. Okay, so what happens if I wear this entire set? It needs to be double enhanced. I don't know what I need to double enhance it. I should have asked her. I'm not necessarily trying to speedrun it. I'm just trying not to waste time. Okay, I haven't found any of the stuff, and I still need some rush rooms. Besides, if I don't get to Tales of the Kingdom before it launches, that's fine. I'll still go through and play it at some point. Okay, so we're good to move on now. Because I've found all the places. So let's go get our horse. And then we're going to head over to that place. I would like to get this sneak set, but that's going to require a lot of money, which would require me to sell more stuff than I've been selling. Now that I know what all my stuff is used for. So I have a lot of... There we go. I have a lot of buffing stuff. I don't really... Well, I have a bunch of sneak stuff. I don't really need a ton of critters, which means I also don't need a ton of monster armor, so I can sell some monster armor. Hey, buddy. Okay, you don't have anything useful. If I sell all of those, I'll be able to get the armor set that I'm looking for. But I don't want to have to do that just yet. I'm sure I should be collecting these for something in the future, but I don't know what that could be. Not yet, anyway. I need 1800. I'm not gonna get to... I'll use this for cooking any elixirs I need to make, because those things are really easy to kill. These are kind of difficult to come by. I don't want to sell them. You can collect them to make potions for your attack defense. Oh, the gems? Is that all the gems do? They don't upgrade my armor or anything like that? I need to oh no, I don't need to sell. I need to get my horse. Can you bring... Yeah, teleport my horse here, because I don't feel like going all the way back to him. Oh, the monster parts? Yeah. Yeah, I... Oh, it says... Wait. Oh, okay. So I don't even have to board him, I just say I'm taking him out. That's interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. We need to go... First off, let's turn this off so it's not irritating me. We need to go this way. Oh yeah, let me try. That's interesting. Okay, turn around. We need to go this way. Yeah. Oh, I could have killed those two. Is this? Nope, it's over here. Oh, I didn't finish my side quest. Hold on. Let's take you back. I need to go do my stupid side quest. Oh no, it's gonna rain. No! Okay. So you're here. Where's that brat? I need her to help me finish this side quest so that I can move on. You wanted to cook, right? I already know that. I already know that. Next. I already know that. Next. Okay. Oh, it's still raining. We'll wait until the next. Oh, but if I skip too many days, the blood moon's gonna occur. Well, it doesn't matter if the blood moon occurs, because I'm going to be moving to the next place anyway. Oh, I can't sit and rest. No. There's no indoor fire. Wow, this is so unfortunate. Where can I sit in? Why is my stream so laggy? Because the internet here sucks. I guess I'll come back for it. I don't want to spend money just to potentially have the girl spawn. Because she might not even show up. Look at us with our 5 hearts. How many hearts can you get? It's a ton, isn't it? So there's a limit. You can either get the maximum number of hearts, which is 30, or you can get 27 hearts and instead get stamina wheels. Maybe next we should go for stamina, because our defense has increased. Come here. Okay, we're just gonna go. Excuse us. Yeah, it's gonna... We're just gonna ignore those. It's gonna be raining soon. And so the internet is especially crappy, but it's always crappy. Okay. I will take advantage of the fact that you somehow did not see me. Are you asleep? Let me help you out with that. What else do we have in the countryside? Alright. Find on your horse more. A man on horseback is worth 10 on foot. Why would I fight on my horse? I don't think I can sneak up on this guy. I might have to take the L. Let's see. We're gonna practice our distance. There? Nope. Even further. There? Almost. It makes you more powerful. Does it actually make me do more damage, or does it just make me look cooler? Okay, there's no way I'm going to be able to get a headshot and kill him. So here's what we're going to do. Because they have a lookout. Oh, they have 2 lookouts. And a patrolman. Fine. Let's try fighting on horseback. You can attack then speed away. Yeah, but they heal back up. So I can't just keep running away indefinitely. Eventually I'm gonna have to actually face them. Well, here. I'm fighting on horseback. Wow. That is kind of strong. Although I think it might be more the weapon. There we go. Wait, this is actually pretty good. If I can keep them going forward. Yeah, it is easier. Who knew? Okay, I'll need to pick up more weapons, which I can't do on horseback, but for now I'll just keep fighting using... Missed that. This guy's glitched. Let me help you out, buddy. Move! Move! There we go. It's a good thing their archers suck. Let's see. Alright. So, dude. Well, I missed. Don't have enough weapons to take this guy down. Yeah, I really don't have enough weapons to take him down. Oh, there we go. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I'm just throwing this wrong. Wait, I didn't pick it up. Okay, let's get some more weapons. Come on. Yeah, obviously I'm still here. Thanks for the free arrows, buckos. Okay, you can't just spam A for some reason. Ow. Yeah, get that trash out of here. You're not picking up the shield. This isn't dealing a ton of damage. These also don't deal a ton of damage. None of the weapons deal a ton of damage. I don't want to have to use my claymore, but don't think I have much choice. It didn't kill him. Alright, we're going sledgehammer. go. Okay. Well, thanks, sentries. Because of you, I wasn't able to sneak up on anyone. Oh, you know what I can do, though? So, dude. Yeah, this should deal enough damage for the likes of you. There we go. Just execute him flat out. Alright. Let's get some more war spoils before we move on. It's a ton of arrows all over the place. He's just adding more. Here we go. Even though I don't use shields very often, we might as well... No. Is that really what you think I wanted to do right there? Oop. Alright. So, dude. Come down and roll in the mud with the rest of us. Alright. What's our prize going to be? Okay, so this is... Nope. This is probably almost damaged, so let's drop that one. Take this one. It's interesting that you guys guard a prize that you can't even use. Wow. I want to see what's over there. Come on, Arian. Come on. Oh. I don't know what that blue thing is. It doesn't render when I zoom in. All you guardians are dead, right? Oop. Okay. Let's see. I don't know how best I can sneak over there, since this guy is facing me. You know what? You guys are weak enough that honestly, even the 4 damage bow, as long as I get headshots, will be enough. Okay? There we go. Oh, maybe the archers are just a special brand of weak. Okay, we got more good weapons. And then your buddy over here didn't notice your demise. Ooh, this is noisy. Let's see if I can sneak attack without having my weapon out. I can. Oh! Look at all these weapons. Wait, was that a war horn? Ooh. Wait, I can use this on horseback. Goodbye. Let's remove that. Look at all these great weapons. You know what? I'm gonna mark this place, because this has a lot of good weapons that I actually want to use. Yeah, I know it comes back, but it comes back so irregularly, so infrequently, that I don't think it's worth it. Alright. I hate you things for how difficult you make fighting or catching the horses. Speaking of horses. Alright. Next blood moon, I should remember to come back. Oh. Whew, I thought that was the horseman. Let's just go ahead and take care of this. There we go. That should be all of them. There we go. I want your fangs, thank you. That's not what I was looking for. Okay. We don't need to stand around collecting all the... Oh, there you are. The gears. We can just keep going. Oh, someone's getting beat up over there. There we go. Oh, this wasn't an event. You were just someone who was getting messed up. Hey, I saved you. You want to give me a discount? Is that true? People sell me better when the weather's worse? Okay. So, a bird egg, it's just based off what this guy is saying. A bird egg is worth 10 rupees. Let's try and remember how much, let's try and remember how much it goes for when the weather is better. Oh. Shh. We're gonna see if we can sneak kill him too. Where did he just disappeared? I think he might be glitched out and... Oh, there you are. Did you immediately go back to sleeping? Wow. That was stupid. Give me your loot. Okay. It's time to move on to the next region. I don't think there's anything else noteworthy here. Except, of course... Oh. I mean, that's still pretty useful. Oh, the weather's better. Oh, you know what? This is the best time. Oops. Come on. Now that the weather's better, let's go see if that same guy will sell me the things at a higher price. I'm sure he'll follow the road. Yeah, get going. Oh, but did he go back to the stable already? I don't know where he is. There's no way he got this far. Right? Okay, interesting. I don't know what else you're telling me to ride. Well, these things seem a little larger than before. Anyway, that guy is long gone. We'll see next time if someone will sell eggs for... You just popped in, hello? For more expensive. Alright, let's get going. More horses that I'm not interested in. Okay, good. I was afraid it was gonna have those guardians. Should you really be sleeping here? Okay. Okay, dude. Oops. No, I don't want to. You got any loot up here? Oh, that's what all those swords were there for. So, dude. Nothing down here? Oh, there we go. Nothing good down here. I'd love to be able to carry more weapons. Oh, hello. No, why would you not just explode? Oh, there's a raft. Okay, let's see if there was anything. Also explains what all the guardians are doing here. Okay, I need to find the spire for this place so that I can get a look at the map. Come on. Come on. I hear a lot of bats. Okay, so this is a pinwheel for the things I need to find. The Koroks. Don't suppose there's going to be one all the way down there. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile. Who's that? Oh, it's a goat? Okay. It was like that didn't kill him? Nothing worthwhile. Okay. Oh, the goat was a trap. Yeah, those other slimes were larger. Should have caught one of them horses. Why? I already have a horse. Oops. Yeah, no, I don't know what I can even do with these, so... Not gonna buy any, not gonna sell any. Until I know what each material does, I don't think it would be worthwhile to sell them. Oh! I was gonna say that's so unfortunate that you got stuck there, but then you just despawned. Oh! Wait a second. That looks dangerous to approach. That's not good. Oh, can I just grab it? I can, but it hurts. How long will you chase me for? I don't know that it's worth trying to fight a horde of bees. Did you know that some bee hives have the genes for aggressive bees? And if you breed your bees and they become aggressive, it's called becoming Africanized, because the bees that honeybees, that is, the bees that brought over the aggressive genes allegedly came from Africa. Say that again? When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna assume that means I need to shoot an arrow into the guardian's eyes. Ooh, you have a lot of apples. Am I under attack? Oh. Yes, but not really. You know what? No, not into the river. My apples. There we go. I'm sure this will respawn during the blood moon. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna be running around a little bit. I just want you nearby so I don't have to chase you. I don't know where the spire is. Would it be better to explore? Or go for the spire? Oh, you guys are protecting a chest. Let's see what you have. You got a lot of explosive barrels. And there are 5 of you. 3 of you are archers, so you'll be pretty quick to kill. You just need 2 headshots. And I can't sneak up because of the archers, so... let's explore. Oops, not that. Certainly not that button. Hello. Hello. Hey. You pulled faster than me. Or was it your ally that hit me? Oh yeah, it's the people on the ground who are hitting me. There we go. Alright. Oh. Wow, you're a tough one. Every single time, I have yet to blow up those things without getting caught. And I didn't even set that off. One of them kicked it, I think is what happened. Let me up. Let me up. I'm just gonna jump up real quick. Oops. There we go. Okay. Let's see. You guys can go in the river, honestly. I don't actually care that much. No, don't do that. It has to be right before their attack. Alright, into the river with you. Oh, well, into the river with your weapon at least. There you go. After I used up all my weapon's durability. Okay, so you both are archers. Okay. Okay. Guess who's thoroughly annoyed now? Can you dodge the archers and get the flurry attack? See you later. And... no, not into the river. There we go, into the river. I'll save you. If I unlock this, and I don't claim it, and then a blood moon happens, is it locked again? I kind of want to go back and get that last claymore, since I'm still close enough. So let's go do that. Who are you? Who are you? You look like the Yiga lady that attacked me before. Or is it raining? Hey, good vault. Alright, where... You know, there should be one more. Are there more enemies over there? Oh no. There's some spices. Oh, there are more enemies. Just kind of difficult to see and be seen. You guys are sleeping in broad daylight? There's another one over there, but yeah, okay, you guys are kind of just hiding out in the open. I don't really care though. I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Okay, let's head back. Not straight into the tree, obviously. Come on, dude. Use your brain, I know you have one. Oh, you're the one who was selling to me before. Are you gonna sell for more expensive? You do? Okay, that's interesting. Before these were all 10, now it's 12. What's 1/6? I don't know the percentage for that. We got enemies over here? No, we just have explosive. It's interesting. Here we go. Now we're gonna blow this up without getting caught. Fire looks nice in this game. Are you grazing? Oh, you're trying to eat the apple. Wonder what happens if I give you an apple. If that'll somehow make you a better horse. Oh, hey, dude. Let's see. I guess I'll fight you. Except the chieftain has a lot of health. I don't know that I care to fight you guys, actually. Okay. Here's some advice. There are some enemies over there. Watch out for them. Let's see if we can find where the spire is. There it is. Alright. Let's head to that. Which means I'm going to have to go across the river. Or it looks like I can... Oh. There's... Well, there's the village. And there's one of the, I don't know what that's about. There's one of the shrines. Barbarian encampment. So we can go around, it looks like. If I can find a way up the hills, and then I can follow the road around. That way I can keep my horse nearby, because I don't know where the stables are in this area. Okay. Oh. We're not gonna deal with those guys. This is not the way. What was that? I saw something glowing in orange. Oops. Sure, we'll go ahead and grab this really quickly. Make sure I'm using... There we go. Easy. Like stealing honey from bees. I don't need to waste my weapons on you guys. Guess I don't really need to fight that guy either. Guess the path goes around. You're not bullying someone, are you? Oh, you are? You okay? I'm gonna help the next one, so you just sit tight or something. Did she trip? What was that? There we go. You okay? Get up. He's gone. There's a chieftain over there, but he doesn't look like he's celebrating. And you're still just sticking around. You're welcome, by the way. Alright, so I know you guys have more health. I think you're also generally more alert. Man, I am being really noisy. Let's get a stealth. Maybe a lower healing stealth. You're kidding me. What a waste. They always have buddies to help them at night. You're not trusting either, eh? Let's see. I can't see the road to the spire, but I think it's actually this way. Let's go. Not worth fighting. Wish I could find higher level bows more often. Looks like they're sleeping. I don't want to waste my durability on small fry. How are you guys asleep while your chieftain's down here getting... There we go. Wow, you guys are setting off the explosives without me having to do anything. Incredible. Are you a low-level man, or are you a... You're a high level. I sure hope power moves don't use up more durability. We got a low level over there, I think. Nope. Oh, you're a captain. Oh, I can cut the grass. Who's sleeping? Must be up there, because I don't think he's down here. Definitely not down there. Guess I might as well try and sneak. Because whatever it is, it sounds huge. It is huge. Go back to sleep. Assuming you were sleeping. Oh. Let's see if we can get some stealth. There we go. I thought he had survived for a second. Traveler's sword doesn't seem all that great. Let's... Traveler's shield also isn't that great. Let's take a look at it really quickly. Oh, wow. Nope. Although I thought I could hold more weapons, but I guess not. Oh. I can go normal speed. Wow, so you're a scout and you didn't see me on my way in. Oh. Where did it... That bow just, I think, fell with him. Let's see what's in here. I don't know why I bother asking anymore. Better turn back around. You better turn back around right now. Good. Okay, that was easy enough. Lost some weapons. Since this is the one I'm using, it's probably the most damaged. Alright. Let's keep going. I don't know that I'll be able to sneak up on him, on either of them. But I might be able to blow them off the hillside. We'll see. If I go slow enough. Nope. Wait, what? Oh, he doesn't really go all that far. I don't know that you're really worth fighting. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, you just spawned in. Don't hit my horse. Well, I can send you down to your brothers at least. You lose sight of me or something? That didn't work. Let's try that again. That didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. That worked. Don't really care that you lived, I just kind of wanted you gone. This is probably going to require some fire. So I don't think I can blow these up. Oh. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay, so I can't blow up these thorns. And I don't know that fire would work anyway, but we can climb. We just have to be mindful of where we climb. Oh. This is a job for... There we go. How tedious. I'll make it, right? I might need to use one of my stamina boys. I could probably push off and paraglide if I really needed to. Yeah. The second stamina wheel would have been nice. But at the very least, I have some stamina boys that I can use. Wait a second. Let's see if we can get here. We cannot. I'll have to paraglide. I'll have to climb up and paraglide, or I could just go right there. Easy. I thought I was gonna have to jump off and paraglide around to the other side and then climb up. Fortunately, it's not that intense. I'm sure if I hit one of these, I'll fall. Even if I have the health to take the damage, it'll probably make me drop. There we go. This tower has been claimed. What happens if I catch that in my hands and drink it? Okay, let's have a look. Good. Why are, oh, there's a big boy with the bow. Well, that's at the border, eh? Is that too far for me to... Nope, that's within our sight. Just barely, though. And there's one I've already done. That looks like a different country. And that looks like a spire. Okay. I don't know if the wind is in my favor, but we're going for it. I should have saved. Because that took a lot of stamina. This restores pure stamina, which is kind of what I'm looking for. We'll take this for now. I think I'll make it. I don't know why I just paused right there. That nearly got me killed. It was gonna be too close for me to comfortably let go. Ooh. Okay. I need to either head back to my horse or find that guy's body. Should be right about here. Don't tell me he survived that. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sneak up on him. Let's go get my horse and we'll go to the village. I wish I could dive off the tower like how I dive into water. That'd be cool. Alright, let's head to the village and then we'll head to the shrines. Village, okay. Hopefully I can upgrade my bombs to displace people further. That'd be nice. I like the spires. Not only do I get to see, obviously I like going up somewhere tall, but you explore in order to make exploring easier. Makes it rewarding. I like having the map and being able to access it by finding the spire, it's enough exploration without being lost for too long. Like the spires, since they're in high up places and they're very tall, are very easy to find. Did you just kill a person? Hey, hey! I think they just... I'm gonna assume this is what they were carrying. We were supposed to go when I said go. Alright, alright. I said alright! What weapon am I... Good. There we go. Let's go. Let's head back to the village where they don't trust me. Okay, interesting. Thanks, Thad. Navi? What's up? Good, time freezes. He's so dejected. Sorry, I'm following this kid first. Here, I'll probably be able to keep up better if I hop off my horse. Is this it? That doesn't look good. Yeah, I don't really trust you. Hey! Hey! Fine, what's your stupid bargain, prick? Kid, you... Oh. You're not as evil as I thought. Okay, well that's interesting. What an interesting way to introduce that. Because you certainly looked very sketchy. Kid, I'm sorry I yelled at you. Turns out things aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. I don't think a headshot will kill a goat. I was wrong. Yeah, now that I have more defense, I'm all for getting more stamina. See you later, kid. Alright, where's that guy that wanted to show me around? It's gonna be nighttime soon and they're not going to be out to talk to me. Okay, well, give me just a second. Let's have a detour. Why would you say it like that? That's too expensive for me to just try. You got any rush rooms? What's going on up here? Okay. Where's my tour guide? I already did, thanks. Oh, there you are. Good talk. What about your buddy here? Wow. Okay. I'll have to remember that next time. I thought I was supposed to sneak up behind. Wait, which one's your mom? I assumed it was the portly lady. Oh. Hmm. It'd be nice if I could lead my horse by the reins while I walk around. Ew. Nice pun. Hmm. Interesting. Every day is a good day to die indeed. Words to live by. I like that there's a little region for you to stand for the die. I've lost my tour guide. Oh, I guess it is getting dark. You seem to be getting out of breath. Okay, let's see where he goes. Looks like he's going maybe to the other side. Well, I'll go follow him in a bit. Hello. Let's have a look at you. I've seen enough. I get the feeling I'll have to rest to complete this quest, so we'll do that in just a second. Seems kinda... I don't know, it's weird, I feel like, sleeping in such a large open room where just anybody can come by. Is it all the weapons I'm carrying? Okay, so you haven't been. So you haven't been. Take care, brother. I don't know where the tour guide is, but let's have a rest. I'm sure he'll be there in the morning. Actually, let's see if I can talk to this guy now that I've spoken with her. Okay, well, let's see if the tour guide is available. You went down this way. Maybe I should have followed him. Let's wait until everyone's out again. It's nice that everyone actually goes to bed when it's nighttime. Realism. Oh. I didn't see any indicator that it was going to be a blood moon.
Blood moon rises once again. Please be careful.
How many days was that? I have a tour guide somewhere. So I can buy a house? It's probably wicked expensive. I've lost my tour guide. Oh, there he is. Hey man, sorry about yesterday. Yeah, go ahead. Just start the tour over. Take me to all the places I've already been to. And this time I'll just follow you, because I want to see what all you have to say. And show me. Hey, don't hurt yourself, man. So there are 5 different jogging animations. There's walk, speed walk, or I don't know, trot. More serious, and then full tilt. Which is interesting. And of course, sprint. Oh, okay. I thought the general store was yours. Okay. No, you did a great job. I appreciate you showing me around. I already have one of these. Except mine are better. He's probably increased defense, but slow me down. Hmm. Oh, hello. It's really creepy how you're just in the corner. You didn't move, you didn't greet me, and you're just watching me everywhere I go. That's really creepy.
Hi.
Yeah, what's going on here? It's really creepy how you were just in the corner.
Oh.
Like, why? Why were you in the corner? Because it makes you more confident? I don't. I would very much like the stealth gear. I think the defense can wait a little bit. Because I've already upgraded this a little bit more. And I'm not struggling too much with defense right now. It's really creepy. I'm sure she'll take the guardian remains. The princess. The not princess. Is there gonna be someone in the corner here too? Okay. I'll listen to you, kid. Okay. Nice village. It's nice how many people are here to add to the world. May seem like an unnecessary statement to make, but after Scarlet, I realized that not every AAA game has these basic necessities like they ought to. Can I cut this with my sword? What are you going to do if I do? Will you be upset? Okay. Who lives in here? Is this an outhouse? Even more powerful, you say? think I've already explored over there. Let's see what's over here. Is this just target practice? Can't tell if it's not an NPC. More cuckoos. Oh, okay. I didn't even say anything, I just kind of stood there. But I'll take your eggs. Excuse me. See, now I feel like I have to check the corners in case someone's just standing there. It's pretty smart that they put her on the other side of the door, where you obviously wouldn't immediately see. Also, Link is supposed to be left-handed, right? I guess that is how you would hold it if you're left-handed. Although he holds... I don't have... There we go. He holds the sword in his right hand. Is this Link? This Link has to be left-handed. They're all left-handed. Yeah, he's right-handed in this game. Wonder why that is. I'm not lost. What I would like, though, I kind of wanted to do the shrine so I can teleport back here. Oh, pardon me. So I can teleport back here so I can go back to the other place and complete that quest. Because right now, I don't have a teleport beacon. Interesting. Nice little home. This one's 2 stories. Nice. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright. Let me out. You guys built your village right by the shrine, eh? Alright, let's see how this region's guardians look. Something that eats insects is called an insectivore. Bearded dragons are both herbivores and insectivores, but this flips throughout their lifetime. When they're younger, I think they're more insectivores, and when they're older, they're more herbivores. Oh, I have to... Okay, I can move my... That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to attach this to the Wii, unless... Okay, it looks like it's actually just following my right Joy-Con. So I need to make it go over there. So... This... 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 Interesting use of the Joy-Con. What's even more interesting is that it isn't centered properly. Okay, I'm gonna have to back out and redo it. Oh, I have to go in there to get that. How do I get you? Oh, of course. There we go. Okay. Might have to actually connect. Okay, let's connect this to the actual switch. There we go. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't think connecting this to the actual switch is going to make this any easier. Oh, we're getting glitchy. Okay, let me just hold the right Joy-Con and make this a little bit easier. Because I keep trying to move my left Joy-Con. Come on, you're a ball. Roll, dude. What are you, magnetic? No, don't jump over stuff. Okay. Come on. Not really doing the whole rolling thing. No, oh, okay. We're gonna take it easy. Don't panic. Okay. Don't panic. I can't see when it's over there. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to cheese it and it's not working. Come on. What a frustrating puzzle. Interesting, but not as fun as the others. Can I just get in there and kick it around? Because I'd love to just do that. Let's see if I can do that. I can't. Oh, I can freeze it though. Interesting. Come on. Come on. Okay. Now we just have to figure out how exactly I need to twist this in order to get this where it should go. I need to pick up more momentum so I can... Ah! No! No. No! There has to be a way. Well, there has to be a way in there. Because the treasure chest. Nope, okay. Just gonna reload at this point. Because I haven't made any progress and there's no reason to... Okay, so apparently they made Link right-handed in this game because the controls are on the right joystick, Joy-Con. That's interesting. I'll look up more about that later. Okay, so I can get in here, but unless it goes back, so I can make it stuck like this. Actually, I can lose a few hearts because once I complete it, I'll have my hearts back. I think that. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, I see. I wasn't meant to do this completely like this. I was supposed to actually get in there and start knocking it around, I think. Okay. I was just supposed to tilt it to get it where I needed it to be. And then I enter. I think. We'll see. Should be able to get into it now. Good. Yeah, that's why I was able to freeze the ball, is because I'm expected to get in here and start knocking it around. I wish it would give me the option to replace my weapons with the ones I'm looking at. Or the ones I get out of chests, at least. Hopefully I don't use up weapon durability knocking the ball around. Come on. Well, let's just make it even, because that'll be the easiest for me to move around. Oh, but that won't be the easiest for me to get into. Let's just move it somewhere that will be easier for me to keep it steady before I jump into. Come on. Feel like you should be falling a lot faster than you do at these angles. Okay, let's just tilt it so that I can get in there. Because now it doesn't look like it's gonna be in trouble. Come on, dude. That ball better still be in place. Good. So I would cry. Okay. There we go. It didn't want to let me, but I still made it. I don't know if this uses durability, so we're not going to risk it. We're just going to push. Okay. They're going to get in there. Okay, so it does take damage. I should have saved. I should have saved. heart that I used would have been worth it. And now I have to suffer all over again. Okay, that wasn't so bad. We're gonna make sure the ball doesn't move. Okay, and now we're gonna save. Not quite. A little bit more tilted. Okay. Even more tilted. There. Are you satisfied? I still almost didn't make it. Almost forgot to get this again. Except I don't have the space, because I forgot. Okay, we're gonna get you closer. It's okay, because we saved. I wanted to get it away from the wall so that I could move closer and... No! You're kidding me! You're kidding me! All they did was take my hearts away. You're kidding me! This is so sad. It has to be done in one go. Look at how tilted this is, dude. And you're barely moving. I feel like it's still tilted down and you're going up. It doesn't make any sense. I was hoping it'd go over the edge. That was my intent. I wonder what it could be. What? I'm so surprised. There we go. That should be enough. Finally. Let's go, dude. What happens if I run out of stamina pushing? Will it roll over me and crush me? Thank God. You guys have a little fan above your head. Oh, and you have the mask thing. It's interesting. Alright, so now I can teleport back to this village. So let's go back to this village to see if I can finally complete the cooking quest. Although that kid doesn't seem to consistently be at where she should be. There you go. I brought the raw meat. Yeah, thanks. Oh, her mom's dead. It's a good thing I didn't use this honey. Oh. You're welcome. Are you done? Do you have more quests? So you're all done? Yeah, we're all done. Alright. Alright. We still need to head to the lab. but that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. Of course, as soon as I see a new tip that might be helpful, I don't know what the electric Churchills are. I think I've explored the entire village. Let's see. Maybe not the pond. I still don't know where the prayer statue is. The one that doesn't exchange stuff. I'm looking for the pond. There it is. Okay. I imagine there's a Korok here, but I don't know exactly where. Is there anything hidden down here? No. It doesn't look like there is. Nope. Okay. I think it's time we head to the lab. Let's grab Arian. Let's stand in front of the lab, and we will save and call it a night. Oh, he's moving the wrong direction. Come here. I think the lab is over there. Oh, because I haven't explored it, it doesn't tell me? No, I just don't get the names for those ones. Excuse us. Oh, hold on. Hey, weirdo. Let me try staying at the inn and see if Prima will tell me anything. But I'm not gonna waste my money if she doesn't. Why would you laugh at that? I don't suppose you have a diary or something I'm supposed to read? Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh no, it's raining. Oh good. Hmm. What if I stay in a super comfy bed? Oh, I just wanted to see what was up there. Okay, I just have to go around the corner. Before I wasted my 20 rupees. Oh wow. Hmm. I wonder if I had said complimented her first, if she would have said something more reasonable. Oh. Okay. I can manage that. Throughout the course of the game. Definitely just going to be buying them. I don't think I actually went into this house. Yep, it's about what I expected. Hello, pay your taxes. Hello. I came into your house to wake you up to talk. You're not the guy who met us at the front gate, are you? I hear a cricket, but I don't see a cricket. Do you guys get electricity from these windmills? So I'm not really sure what they're attached to. I wonder if I can attach to the fan. No, let me out. Oh, slows down when it's no longer windy, eh? Come on. I was hoping that I could hang on to that. I guess not. Oh, it's nighttime. That guy should be coming out. Are you Rhodes? Yeah, you are. Hmm. Very. Okay. Not what I wanted. Okay. Guess I can't go back over unless I move fast. Oh, although I don't want to go over the edge. I really need to explore the village when it's daytime so that more people will be out. I'm on my way to the beach. Oh. Did not mean to say yes. I was kind of just zooming through the dialogue. How many do I have to get? 5 should be good, right? Those are boar, I think. Which won't count. Interesting. Come on. Seems like a good source of free meat. Not really seeing a downside to trying. It's a good little mini game. Okay, let's see. To my left. No, I was just praising you. These signs probably say something important. Or interesting. Yep, that's what I expected. These signs can't stop me because I can't read. I wonder if I can light the lanterns with fire. Oh, it's kind of chilly here. Not cold enough to hurt. But I guess that's what you get at high altitudes. Okay, we're gonna call it here for today. So, in today's stream, we got the spire here, and we got one of our shrines. Tomorrow's stream, we'll explore the lab, and then we'll go get the rest of our shrines as best we can. So, thanks for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.